Hello Gemini, and welcome to your channeled message, where we will identify current energies at work in your life. And we will begin with some oracle cards. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And that's probably something you've been asking yourself, especially if you are feeling drained, if you are feeling emotionally charged, energetically charged, on edge. You're probably wanting to get away. Maybe you're wanting to get away from a little bit of everyone at this time. But it's also important to consciously evaluate where this energy is coming from. What energy specifically is causing you to feel this way, and establish better boundaries. When you start to notice these things happening, just excuse yourself and say, look, I need some me time. Okay, I've got to regroup. I need to get some rest. Get some me time in. So next you have Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. And this is a way for you to, again, self-care, reconnect to nature. Nature and nurture, okay? So it's almost like Mother Nature is saying, Gemini, you need to take better care of yourself. And she is giving you the wisdom and the knowledge to know when to say when. When to say stop. When to say it's time for me to go. The spiritual understanding that this isn't a selfish act. It's the most selfless thing you can do. Because you can be a better caretaker when you take better care of yourself. Okay? It gives you also clues, because when you start noticing these mannerisms in yourself, then you start noticing them in other people, okay? And then it's almost like you notice when you should leave out of someone else's space. You have the Nine of Wands to begin with, so this is fire energy. Final challenges, goals, keeping your goals in sight, perseverance, determination, courages. So you might have multiple people in your energy. So courage to overcome this situation. And it's almost like you have your armor on, okay? You have a fence up so that people can't get in. And it's a way, and it's almost like a way of putting up boundaries, but in a way it can also be you're keeping out everything. So you're keeping out the bad, but you're keeping out the good. So setting positive boundaries is about letting people in, but letting them know where they stand, to what extent they can have your energy. Being overstimulated, it's almost like it brought you to this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about being overprotective, having a lack of generosity, not trusting people, being a little paranoid, not trusting anyone. So you got into this energy of isolation, okay, which means that you're not getting the friends that you need. You're not exposing yourself to the friendships that you deserve, the love that you deserve, okay? And you're being overprotective of yourself, which is fine. I mean, sometimes you need to do that in order to reestablish trust with yourself, to reestablish confidence in the decisions that you make, okay? So it's okay. You're on a healing journey, and that's fine. Ace of Wands, new beginning, new changes, new opportunities, new adventure, creativity, hope, taking action. And this is when you finally get to the point where you're like, okay, this is how I establish positive boundaries. This is what trust looks like. This is what love, true love, looks like. This is what positive decision making is. You have the Judgment card next. So it's almost as if you're reevaluating your decisions. You're taking responsibility for the decisions you made. You're looking at the outcome. You're finding resolution. You're accepting the past for what it was, and you're not going to allow it to color your future. You have the Magician here, which is perfect because it's skills, potential, mastery. You are the master of your destiny. You're being resourceful with the tools at your disposal. You're taking the power. You're taking your power back. You're being creative. You're using your creativity. You're saying, what can I do with my future? What skills do I have? What talents do I have? How can I drive everything at my disposal towards success? Blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. So that is the main factor here. Connecting to that blue flame right in the middle, okay? Setting those positive boundaries, knowing when you need to rest, knowing when it's time to say go, knowing when it's time to withdraw, okay? And you are the driver, okay, in this. So that's what I have for you today, Gemini. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time.